And welcome to Mastering Sales. Today, I'm super excited. I actually tried today. That sounds really bad. I actually put a lot of thought into what can I say that maybe they haven't heard me say before that's a little different. So today, we're going to come at you with some out-of-the-box thinking. And I want those of you that are big-time listing agents and have experience, like Noel Kreider's on here. Noel, I want you to share some of your thoughts of what I'm saying. And there's other people I know that are big time, listing agents and have listed plenty of homes. I want to speak to you about this. So number one, I'm going to talk to you. If if you're fortunate to get a listing and it's vacant or occupied, a lot of the homeowners, well, it's 112 degrees, it's hot. So they have all the drapes drawn. The house is maybe set at 73 because they want to save money. You got to drop that thing down to 68. You got to open the drapes, open and have all the blinds just right, not some of them at different angles. And you want to be light and bright. Air out that house, man, especially vacant homes. It cracks me up. The home's vacant. You walk in, you're showing the property. All the windows are shut. The drapes are down. It's 100 degrees in that vacant home. Completely and totally 100% unacceptable. So turn on every light. I actually taped them on. I said, do not turn off. I actually do weird stuff like that. My lights are on 24/7. You serious? Yep, my home glows like Camelot at 2 in the morning. Everybody knows it's there. Everybody knows it's for sale. I turn on the music, background music, and it goes 24/7. Now, of course, if people live there, you can't do that. I'm talking on a vacant home. But you want to have the music, you want lights, you want cameras, you want action. By the way, quick short note, you ever see a picture of the front of the house and you see all the where they tarred the asphalt and it's like varicose veins on someone's leg and then it's got the sidewalk, then the lawn on the house? These are professional photographers, which I highly doubt that. Lift the camera up, get the varicose vein asphalt and the nasty front street out of the picture. Maybe hit it from the sidewalk, the lawn, the house, and have blue sky. They frame the house perfectly, but in so doing, here they got all the nasty asphalt and blue sky. Lift it to where you made the house maybe lower, but it's blue sky behind it. You'll see in your pictures, it cracks me up. Or they show the half bath or a washer and dryer. Are you selling appliances or are you selling the house? Don't waste your photos on the washer and dryer, the halfbacks. We got to show the garage. The garage looks like hell. If the garage looks like hell, do not show the garage. Don't. But I think they got to see what it's like and decide. You guys, there's piles of crud everywhere. Now, if the garage has a painted floor and it's well lit and everything's organized and it looks like Jay Leno's garage, show the garage. Fine. But come on, you guys. Well, I want them to see everything. No, you don't. You don't want to stop them from coming before they even get there. If 2 or 3 pictures of the family room, 1 or 2 pictures of the kitchen, not 10 pictures of the kitchen. The bedrooms, if it's just like bed, window, sheetrock, don't do the bedrooms. Do the master bedroom. It looks awesome. Do the master bath. It looks awesome. What about the hallway bath? It's a sink and a shower and a tub. Stop. Every picture should make you want to drive over there as fast as you can. I'm a minimalist when it comes to pictures. Never taking a picture from the back of the house back to the house, because then the house looks like a big rectangular box. Never shoot from the back fence back down. It's horrible. Shoot from the back of the house back to the fence. Have different angles, but 2 or 3, not 13. I maybe have 18 pictures of all listings, and every single picture is amazing. And we take our time. We don't just throw up 90 pictures because you can. That's my little soapbox there. Okay, here's something that you maybe never heard before. You ready? If the lawn is dead and we're starting to see people lose their homes, we're starting to see things. You ever seen a dead lawn? What I would do is have them mowed nice and tight and then paint them green. Absolutely, I'm dead serious. If you're not painting, even if the lawn looks kind of, it's summer, it's burned out, it's got burn patches, it looks okay. Are we selling okay? No, we're not. So you paint that okay lawn, like with green paint. Absolutely. It's biodegradable green paint. Order it on Amazon. You put it in a pump, you pump it up, and then you hire your gardener to go, and it will pop. If you're selling a boat or a car, we're not selling boats or cars. Yes, you are. And so the boat better be waxed, the car better be waxed, you better shampoo the carpets, and that lawn, I can't even tell you how important. You have 3 seconds to make a good impression. If your lawn looks like someone threw up on it, kind of green, kind of brown, all brown, unacceptable. I'll come behind you and sell that house. I will paint it green. And then look, well, you're deceiving the buyer, Brent. Yes, if you didn't disclose it, we fully disclose. Lawn has been painted green because it is summer and it looks like hell. And we painted it green so you can see it look like next spring. And it's got biodegradable paint for you, you people that get all worried about, you can't put paint on the lawn. It's a biodegradable paint. The lawn likes it. We put some fertilizer in there. So here's the deal. Paint the lawn, paint the house. I don't have money. Get on Workplace through EXP or Remax or whatever company you're with and go, who knows how to get money to get a home painted. My client has none, and I'm not in a position to help them with $8,000 for an exterior paint job. There's so many ways to get money for that. I've had homes re-roofed and had the roofer pay for it and get paid out of escrow. Well, I don't know anyone like that. Well, did you call 100 roofers? Well, I didn't call 100 roofers. Well, no wonder you don't have anyone like that. And are you helping roofers try to get jobs? I don't get paid. I go, it's interesting. When I ask a roofer just to roof it and we'll pay you when we close in 2-3 months, my roofers say yes, because I go out of my way to help my roofers get repair jobs and roofing jobs where I don't make any money because I sow and I get to reap. If you don't, well, I don't make any money helping my plumber. Well, I'm sure his wife and kids would be grateful if you gave him a $1,300 plumbing job because he's probably going to go buy groceries at Costco and feed his doggone family. Stop thinking about ourselves and go, how can I help other people? And if you focus on loving and giving and serving and helping people who maybe it won't come back, guess what? The size of the window you give through is the size of the window you get through. Like, are you with me? Are you feeling me? And so all of a sudden, you reap what you sow. If you haven't been sown, you're not going to reap. No one's going to carpet that house for you for free and bill escrow. With stagers, are you introducing your stagers to other active agents who can help them? Help your gardener who mows and gets the property ready for sale. Help them find other jobs. And guess what? All of a sudden people will call you and go, hey, I've got this, I've got that, and things will come your way. Go, wow, this is interesting. Yeah, I don't believe in karma or the universe or anything like that, but I do believe that the more you give, the better life is. It is better to give than to receive. And it's just I know somebody like, yeah, that's karma, that's the universe. Well, I don't believe that. I believe it's God blessing you. So you believe what you want. Okay, what is bark? Here's my question for you today. What is bark? Someone unmute yourself. Tell me what bark is. Like bark you put in the flower beds. Does anyone want to take a crack at it? What is bark to a listing? Nobody wants to sell because I'm totally crazy today. I had too much Pete's coffee and tea. I just
better curb appeal. Bark is curb appeal.
I like that. Who said
It's
that?
money.
Good job. So she's on it. It's sizzle with the sale. When you put bark in the flower beds, the house pops. It is sizzle with the sale. It's like waxing your car. You wash your car, okay. Then you wax it, hand wax it. But it's like, and you armor all the tires. Whoop, that baby looks good. What are you selling? Man, you put your best, you have 3 seconds. They're looking online, I'll pass on the house. 3 seconds. The picture is vital. Stop showing the asphalt, show the house. Make sure the lawn is green. Now, you ever seen bushes? Someone's been there 25, 30 years. They were 3 feet off the ground, but 25, 30 years later, they go all the way up and touch the rain gutters, sometimes shooting above. Like if I was the ridge line, they even shoot above the ridge line. Cut that sucker, whack it down, rip them out, plant some new brushes. This is unacceptable. And some of them are in front of like windows. The bushes grew up and then you go inside the house, it's dark. Why? Because the bushes have completely covered the windows. You need to get bossy. Now, here's when you get bossy. Before the listing is signed or after the listing signed? Anybody know? Oh, David Mills mimicked after. Very smart man. I've come after people who says, oh my gosh, the color of that wall in your living room, what were you thinking? And then the wife's like, I love that color. And that has been my number one color my whole life. And how dare that Sotheby's agent, that EXP agent, that Remax agent, how dare them tell me? I've had them be so offended. And I just got the listing because they give it to anyone over he or she. So they always go, what do you think of this? I go, well, I'm going to take it all in and I'll get back to you. I actually don't offer a lot of advice because you may say something like, oh, I've seen this. He thinks I need to remodel my kitchen. Are you kidding me? And he or she may have said a light remodel. Maybe we could paint the cabinets, and they've lost it because of that. So I actually, I'm just taking it in. Then I go back and I do all my marketing, all this, and I try to get the sign. Once I have their signature on the dotted line, oh baby, it's getting on. B Gove gets bossy. The B in Brent is for bossy. You guys need to get a little bossy. You need to get, who's the leader? Is the tail wagging the dog or is the dog wagging the tail? I tell you, I'm the dog. I'm going to wag the tail. You're the dog. You got to wag the tail. Do not let your sellers tell you how it's going to be. Well, you might want to replace the carpet. No, you have to replace this carpet. And the sellers will say, here's what they're going to say. I'm going to help you. Well, we think it'd be really better. I know we'd want to pick the carpet if we were buying this house because we'd want, we really think the buyer should pick the carpet. Well, that's great. But is this what you do for a living? I can tell you right now, my partner's Brent Gove, he sold over 5,000 homes. Use my credibility, my partner, we think that we are definitely going to pick a neutral color and it'll increase the likelihood of the price about like massively. Like I personally think it will add, it depends upon the price of the home. We'll take an average home. I think it could add easily $10,000 to $20,000 to the sales price. Just by putting $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 worth of carpet in, it could add 10 to 20,000. Well, that's not that big of a return. Maybe 25, but here's the deal. The opposite, if you don't replace it, it's not going to sell. And then you have to lower it maybe 10 or 20,000. So instead of getting 10 or 20 more, it goes down 10 or 20. Now you're looking to a $20,000 to a $40,000 difference because you wanted the buyer to pick it and you left in the nasty, stinky, like there's a reason you want to replace it. And like, well, we don't have the money. Again, you guys put on your fix-it hat. Oh, I reached out to some of my friends at EXP. We do it on Workplace. At Remax, they got whatever they have. Everyone has a system. And you go, hey, who knows how I can get money to help sellers recarpet their house? Who knows how I get money to help a sellers re-roof their house or to put all new windows in because they're foggy and they're watery and they look terrible? Do not leave that. You cannot leave that. The buyer will buy it. The home inspector will come. He's going to say, oh, those are the vapor barrier is not working. They're bad. It's leaking. See the drips of water. The gravity's pulling it down. It's going into the wall. That is creating mold. You could have stachybotrys mold. Stachybotrys mold. Oh my God! Everyone put on spacesuits, and then now we're gonna tell. Oh, it's got stachybotrys, and all of a sudden they want to pay you. They want to cancel the sale. Then you could even lower the price $50,000. Whereas if you just would have replaced a $180 window. Okay, COVID hit. $380 window. $580 window. Replace the doggone window. And you got to find the money. You could get groups together. How do you find money? We have, I think Revenos is at EXP. Can anyone speak to that? I believe they provide money to fix up homes. Do I have the right companies at Revenos? Does anybody know?
It's called Curbio.
Yeah,
Curbio.
Curbio.
Curbio is one of them. There's another one out of Newport Beach that is amazing. They'll give you up to $500,000 to redo the house. You could completely gut a house to the studs and they'll give you $500,000. Now they look at the numbers and the price and where you're going to list it at. Oh yeah, we'll give you $250,000 for that. I know what they charge for the money? Nothing. You just have to use their roofer, their general contractor, their concrete guy, their bathroom remodeling person. Oh, well, that's where they get you. They charge you too much. They go, you go get your quotes, we'll match it to our quotes, and then you use our people, and then that's it. And the prices are fair because their people, they pay workman's comp, they pay the stuff. It's not somebody who's not paying workman's comp, and that's dangerous for you, the homeowner. It's the prices are more than fair. And you don't pay for $250,000. You don't pay for $100,000. You don't pay 10%, which is $10,000, or 10% of $250,000, which is $25,000. So educate yourself on this. I'm going to wrap up with this. Bark is trim for a car, baby. It's trim. It makes the grass greener. Do it. It's cheap. It's very inexpensive. Just do it in the front of the house if you have to. It makes the grass greener and the hedges and the plants greener. It makes everything pop. Bark is critical. Absolutely critical. I can't even tell you how important bark is to every home sale. You walk up to home that's been freshly barked, it looks like the whole thing just got landscaped. It's like, wow. Underneath that bark is a bunch of weeds that you sprayed Roundup on and it's hopefully dying and will never grow up through the bark, right? But I'm just telling you, trim the hedges. Let me see. Can't paint the house and you can't find the money, paint the front of the house. Paint just the front of the house. Paint the front of the house. If it's really a siege and you just can't money, just like how much for the front of the house? Well, the whole house is $6,000. How much for the front? If you're really in a pickle, we could probably do it for $1,400. Good. You're hired. $1,400. Paint the front of my house. It's like for you men, you're on your first date with the woman of your dreams. You just show up unshaven, or do you shave? You look good. You put on your favorite shirt, a little Ralph Lauren polo, cologne, and same thing with you ladies. You got your dream, the Prince Charming, and you show up, or do you do your hair and your makeup and this? Are you really comparing home sales to this? Yes, I am. Everybody decides that. Oh man, my group, people are looking at me through the window here. It's crazy. I'm at my office. Okay, so yes. But final thing, we'll let you go. Okay, I told you 10 minutes. I went a little over. My apologies. 14 minutes over, or 14 minutes total. You ready? Some of you have, and we've all seen it, the rattiest for sale sign I've ever seen in the history of the planet. It is nasty looking. And you're not even paying attention. You call the sign company, puts it up, takes it down. If your sign, it's a reflection of you. If people walk out to your car and they look and they see a bunch of Pete's Coffee, and they see wrappers from, you got the sausage bacon sandwich and McDonald's drive-through and pizza boxes and all the other stuff, it reflects on you. Your car should be clean, baby, inside and out. It is a reflection of how you handle your life. And you know what? The for sale sign, if it's nasty, order a new one by Signs by Tomorrow. You can get it for $45, whatever it is. They'll have it done tomorrow. And you go take down that old piece of junk, burn it, and put up a nice something that makes the neighbors want to call you instead of this all nicked up, scratched up kind of. And I share this from experience. I pulled up some listings and I'm like, where did the sign guy find that one? He dug that out of the archives, and I'm guilty of it too. But when I see stuff, I take action. And when I see a pile of debris 4 homes down, I call my son, get a buddy with a truck, pay them $100, go pick up that debris, pick it up, haul it off. Well, the city comes once a month to get it out of here now. The neighbor's house, the lawn's this tall. I go knock on the door. Hey, Brent Gove here. I'm selling your neighbor's house. I want to put my best foot forward. Obviously, your lawn's a little higher. Can my son with his friend come mow your lawn? Our gift to you. It's going to help your neighbor out. Free lawn mowing. What do you say? Tell me no. Good luck. And so you guys, you knock on the neighbors' homes and fix up their house, because I do. And there's a reason I sold a lot of real estate, man. Look around. I've taken newspapers. I've seen 10 newspapers on the roof above the porch of the neighbor's house next door. I go, is it cool if I put a ladder up and use kind of a broom and pull those papers off your roof? I'm trying to, they go, oh yeah, yes, I kind of been meaning to do that. Yeah, you were never going to do it. Those papers are actually absorbing into your roof, but I get the papers off the roof. Like, where do you sell scroungy, horrible areas? No, but I want you to think. Lights, camera, action, open the blinds, turn on the lights, put the music on, stage the house. I forgot to say that. That's the final thing then, I promise. I know I said the final thing. I say that a few times, like a Baptist preacher. Anyway, so here's the deal. Stage the house. I don't have the money. Find the money. I would call stagers. I found a staging special for $1,600. They do the family room, the kitchen, and master bedroom. That's it. And some doilies in the bathrooms. Make a little hanging towels, make it kind of look pretty in the bathrooms. Kitchen table, the settings, family room, like a model home, and the master bedroom. That's it. All day, every day, $1,600 a house. And then when we close, they get paid. Don't even have to put the money out. But I called a lot of stagers to find that. They're like, I'll do it. and I'm just staging homes like crazy. Staged homes sell 10 times faster and for more money. End of discussion. Anyone who puts a vacant home on the market, and some of you have that right now, when's the last time you went to a model home builder, DR Horton, Lennar, wherever it is, KB Homes, and you look at model home number 1, empty. Model home number 2, vacant, empty. Model home, you walk in and they're literally empty, sheetrock and carpet. And no, they create this, I gotta have it. Then you buy a model home number 2 and you move in and it's sheetrock and carpet. You're like, this doesn't look as good as that fully loaded model home number 2. That was like, that made me want to pay more than I should have paid and get a 7% interest rate. You guys got to create some desire. That's why the guys on a date put on the Ralph Lauren, comb their hair, shave. I haven't seen my wife in 2 days. I shaved this morning. Yes, I did. And I kind of put on my nice shirt here. I was Tony Robbins. I'm a part of the Zenith Business Club. What's your favorite clothing brand? I went, Peter Millar. What kind of clothes do you like to wear? Golf clothes. Like, that's it. I couldn't think of anything else. That's me. My poor wife. She deserves better. But anyways, it's so funny. So I love you guys. I want to have some fun with you, maybe challenge your thinking. Hopefully I wasn't too zany and crazy, but I want you to up it, and get it done. And when people call you, man, get an offer and do anything to get that first offer, even if it's verbal. And when other people call you, do you have any offers? Go, yeah, I'm working on one right now. It doesn't have to be written. And you know, just make me an offer. Any 200,000 less, I don't care. And then you have people, yeah, I'm kind of working on something. I don't say it's a long shot. And then it creates FOMO. They're like, here comes full price offer. And like, I got 2 offers over full price offer. What else you got? Anything going? I got 3 and 2 of them are over full price. You better make it best shot. Do I have time? Yeah, you got like 2 hours. I need 3. Okay, I'll give you 3. And this is how you do this stuff. Anyways, love you guys. Have a great day. Hopefully this was helpful. We'll see you next week right here, 1:30 Pacific, 4:30 Eastern. And for Mastering Sales, of course, 2:10 Pacific, 5:10 Eastern. Mwah. See you guys. Have a good night.